Mr. David Sidor, Chairman of Study Group 4. Would you like to briefly outline for us the principal activities of your study group?
Thanks for the opportunity. Study Group 4 is responsible for standards for the management of telecom services, networks, and equipment via what we call FCAPS interfaces. FCAPS interfaces are defined between network elements and management systems, and also between two management systems. And they carry fault configuration, accounting, performance, and security management information, thus the acronym FCAPS. More specifically, Study Group 4 FCAPS studies include the following: the evolution of telecom management framework currently based on Telecommunication Management Network, or TMN, concepts, the management of NGN, as well as the transition to NGN, the specification of reusable management information definitions via protocol-neutral techniques, the continuation of management information modeling for the major telecom technologies such as IP and OTN, the extension of management technology choices, including protocols and information definition languages, and lastly, the strengthening of collaborative relationships with SDOs, forums, and consortia. Additional studies also cover designations for interconnections among network operators, transport network and service operations, procedures for configuration, performance, and fault management, and test and measurement techniques and instrumentation. Finally, as the lead study group on telecom management, Study Group 4 also has the responsibility for the development and maintenance of a consistent ITUT work plan in cooperation with the other ITUT study groups.
And would you care to highlight some of the key achievements of Study Group 4?
Yes, I'd be pleased to. Study Group 4 recent achievements include the evolution of TMN into a multi-paradigm framework based on market-supported IT and IP-based technologies such as CORBA, XML, and SNMP. Also, the adoption of a protocol-neutral information modeling policy and methodology. The creation of a CORBA version of TMN generic network information model. The initiation of NGN management activities, which produced a framework for the management of mixed circuit packet switch networks, and also performance objectives and procedures for provisioning and maintenance of IP-based networks. And also the adoption of a new set of interconnection designation definitions, the refinement and expansion of measuring equipment and specifications, including support for jitter measurements for OTN, and lastly, collaborative activities with the Telemanagement Forum, which led to Study Group 4's adoption of their telecom management business processes.
So what would you consider to be the hot topics for the future of your study group?
Well, essentially there are three topics that are especially important now in Study Group 4. NGN management activities are now more persuasive. In particular, this is because of the effort to evolve the TMN architecture to support NGN. The use of the TMF's Enhanced Telecom Operations Map, and especially the establishment of the NGN Management Focus Group by Study Group 4 to provide FCAPS solutions for NGN Release 1. Secondly, Study Group 4 is focused on the harmonization of management specifications among its partner organizations and aims to determine if consensus can be reached on converging these solutions. And finally, as the topics I just described suggest, Study Group 4's activities are highly dependent on its relationship with organizations outside of the ITUT, and these relationships require attention as well.
Thank you very much.